Good day, everybody, it's Max, and welcome back to Starbase. That's right, and in this episode, it is buy yourself a ship day. That's right, we're gonna go ship shopping, and ship shopping is always a good time. Hey, shopping in any game is a good time, you know? You get to buy yourself something shiny new, and it all looks good, and it's oh yeah. And in this case, that's what we're doing. So don't get me wrong, our little labor ship, it's been doing us a great job, right? When we did the tutorial, we got the ship and we added some extra boxes to it. Hey, it's got like 32 capacity. I mean, this thing, is holding all kinds, but it is slow. It is slow as molasses and it is dragging you down. So with that, let's get into the game. Let us get ourselves something brand new. Okay, it is shop for a ship day. You betcha. Of course, we are here at what is called Vintage Ships. And Vintage Ships is one of the outpost locations here at the station. It's actually up on one of the upper platforms. So down there is the easy build station down there, along with the default build station. And then, of course, you have the big ramps on the side. Vintage Ships is in the upper right corner of the easy build. So when you're in the easy build, you look at the close number, not the far number. You look at your close number, and then to the right on the top platform is Vintage Ships. And in here, I have been looking at my next ship, the new ship to buy to do the things. Oh yeah. Now I would love to be able to have a couple of gazillion dollars to buy this thing, because this thing just looks bad, doesn't it? Like, look at this thing. Look at the engine on this thing. It's literally awesome. What's this thing cost anyway? I think it's like $2 million or some crazy thing like that. Yeah, it's something crazy. It's like $1.2 million and requires a whole lot of stuff I don't have. So we cannot look at that. It's cool to look at, but we can't look at it. The one we are looking at, though, is this one. Which is a new freighter, 50 box capacity. With cool little options like auto energy, has laser mining and suction collecting and all the cool things, and most importantly, lots of engines, because I want to go zoom fast, very fast. With the 50 box capacity and the zoom engines, I want to get places. Yeah. And this is a very popular ship, I guess, in Starbase circles as a first kind of go-to ship for trying to increase your output from the little labor ship. And of course, we have stuff, right? We actually have stuff. Now we don't have enough stuff of some things, because that's the stuff that's in red. But as you can see here, I have a lot of green stuff, right? True. I'm broke. So, I have 18,000, you need 200,000 for this ship. But we can do that. We can have this ship. So we are going to get out there, gosh darn it, and we are going to have us a ship, and we're going to get out there, do the things, and we're going to get out there, get them asteroids, collect up. So I'm going to get over here. I'm going to jump in the ship. I'm going to get out there. Now, of course, it takes forever to fly anywhere. So in this poor little laborer ship. So I will bring you back once we've gotten somewhere, and we're doing the mining of the things. So I will see you shortly. All right, we have arrived. Yes, sir. We are going to collect our final shipload. I've already just done a rock here, and I've got the recording software turned on. And this load should allow me to get the cash required to actually get into a new ship. And of course, that's the whole point of this whole thing. While I do a little mining here, I am going to talk about the game for a sec. And I wish I could say it's all good news, but it's not quite all good news, though it's not all bad news either. So what I wanted to talk about was the early game. Now, I mean, I have the ship. This is your beginner ship, right? The Laborer. And, I've got it decked out with 4 extra pods. So I think it's giving me a capacity of 32 at the moment. And, I mean, that's fine and dandy, okay? 32 actually gives you, it's a respectable hold number for a beginner ship. And at the same time allows you to get around, do the things you need to do, and to get that monies rolling in, because we wants those monies. We likes the monies a lot, and so of course anytime we can get the monies, we like the monies. Now the only trick is that there's 2 things about the game though that makes it very, very difficult to entice new players to play this game. And one of those would be asteroid hunting. It is a literal crapshoot, and it's no fun. This, as a casual gamer, I get about 1.5 hours of game time per day at tops. All right, to play a game, and so I have to decide where is my best spent 90 minutes to 100 minutes going to be at. And if you are looking at games, this is not the game you look at. And the reason is because it takes you literally 20 to 35 minutes just to get out here into the asteroids, enough to maybe find something. That's if you're lucky, okay? I have spent sometimes up to 2.5 hours looking for asteroids before finding a field. And it's not just as simple as looking around, seeing like where my mouse is pointing right now at the circle. It looks like there's a clump of asteroids in the distance, and you're thinking, yeah, well, I'm going to fly there. Yeah, you'd think that's the way that would work, right? But it's not, and that's a problem. It's kind of a false prophet. Like, you'll fly and fly and fly and fly, and you might fly 40, 45 kilometers, which takes a good 3/4 of an hour, if not an hour, in this beginner ship, and get nothing. It will still just look like that. And what's really sad is you may actually fly right by an asteroid field, just less than 500 meters away, or less than half a mile if you want to be American about it, and not see it because of all this other problem, which is this ugly blue everywhere. It makes it very, very difficult to navigate. It makes it very difficult to see things. You will fly right by asteroid fields. Like, for example, one time I was collecting asteroids, and it had taken me like almost 2 hours to find these things, okay? So I collected the asteroids, and I was on my way back to the station. Well, on my way back, I found not one, but 2 fields that were closer to the station. But because of all the blue goop out here, you never would have found them unless you literally fell on top of them. And that's part of the problem. Part of the problem is that there's just no way to detect asteroids for beginners. Now, of course, one of the things we're going to do with one of the ships I'm looking at currently purchasing is it's got an XYZ coordinator on it. Hey, you know what that means? That means if I find a decent asteroid field, I can take its XYZ coordinates, write them down somewhere, and then just come back to them coordinates anytime I want to go back to that asteroid field. Well, that sounds great. But that's also no good for a beginner. Like, I mean, the Laborer ship barely has the ability to go forward and backward. So it's a very discouraging game for entry level players, and for casual players, and that's unfortunate because it is like now I am like I said I am about to get this I'm about to get a new ship, and the new ship, of course, is going to do all the things, right? Well, I don't even know what all the things are that it can do because it's got so many buttons and whistles and pew-pew guns and things that, I don't even know how all the buttons work. It's going to be awesome. But at the same time, if it wasn't for the fact that I had some free time to play, due to just having to sit around for a bit with my illness and pass time away, there would be it would still be a very long time for me to get where I was going. So as a new casual player of this game, I have to say that you would be at a severe disadvantage. Now, it is in early access. It is early access game. Multiple Reddit threads and other threads in Steam acknowledge this problem, but I don't know how serious they're taking it as of yet. But it's a serious problem. It's definitely a serious problem. So I do hope they get a solution for it. I can understand, okay, they don't want resources to renew all the time because everybody's just going to fly out 10 kilometers, take up all the asteroids, and why would you ever fly any farther, right? Like, whoa, don't hit it. Oh, that hit it. That's okay. So I can understand the dilemma problem they have. If they make it super easy to find these things, well, then it's going to be super easy for people just to never go anywhere, and they'll just mine them all out all the time, right? But at the same time, they definitely have to have some sort of solution, and I think the solution is a redesign. Now, and when I say redesign, I mean a redesign in how asteroids are detected, how asteroids are like what kind of options you have. So, like, for example, maybe before you go on your asteroid trips, you're given some sort of beacon device, all right, and you find an asteroid belt. You're happy with that, so you get to set up a beacon device. And already here on this junky laborer ship, it's got some sort of transponder thing. I've never used it. Why would I? It doesn't seem to do anything. It's a button, right? But it would be nice if I had some sort of beacon that I could keep coming back and forth to do something with that. Anyway, these are all just different suggestions and things around how is it that you fix the dilemma of not wanting to create infinite resource for the higher tier players that are just gonna, take the easy way out, of course, and we're gonna mine it to death. But the beginner players can't, it's still, especially until you get to your third ship, you can't be flying 40, 50 kilometers out there and expect to have this as a casual gamers type game. It's just not going to fly. So it is a dilemma. I am still having lots of fun playing the game. Obviously I am, because I could have chosen to play any kind of game during my illness, and I chose this. Now, I guess in part I chose it because I knew it would need the time to do what I had to do, but at the same time I chose it because I've been having fun with it, and I have very limited mobility at the moment and stuff, and it was like, you know what, I need something that's literally pretty brainless, and I hate to say it, but it doesn't take a whole lot of brain power to fly this little rinky-dink ship around and pick up rocks, right? It's pretty straightforward. So, hey, gotta like the red stuff. Oh, yeah. So with that, I'm going to bring you back. Once we are back at base, I believe I will have the cash, once we get back, to do all the things, right? To actually go through, show you the ship we're going to get, and we're going to marvel at its beauty and glory and all the things. It's going to be awesome. So with that, let me bring you back in a few shakes of Space Tail, or something to the effect. Okay, we're back here at the marketplace. That's right. And here at the marketplace, of course, is where we're selling all the extras of all the things. So, of course, we just brought the ship back. We got it docked up, got everything stored away. I've sold all my extra, and now we should now head on over to where we're going to buy the ship. So we're gonna head to the Easy Build building because it is the closest building I can find with a teleportation screen that I can use. A transfer screen. I haven't been able to find one up where the ships are being sold at. So this part here is a bit of a run, but hey, it is what it is. Running, I find, is a bit faster than the flying. Of course, yes, I could just scoot up there and just, do the hover scoot away. But I do find that you do get a little bit up there, a little faster by actually staying on the platforms. Oh, come on, dude. You can do this better. You can stay on the platforms and then do the sprint. It tends to work out a lot better for you. So that's why I'm staying on the platforms as we head up here towards the upper right-hand corner. Up here, of course, is where we started today's adventure, up here at the Vintage Ship Shop. And, of course, we're going to have a look at the vintage ship that we want to buy. So we are going to be working our way up here. Come on, dude. That's right. Now, yeah, so he kind of wears out 3-4 times on this run up this hill. I mean, this is a steep hill, right? I mean, we're hoofing up the steepness, because it's all steep. So we're getting up here. There we go. We're almost there now. Woo! Holy smokes! It's too bad that I haven't been able to find a transfer point up here yet, because I'm sure I'll be back up here at some point in time. I just, After I buy this, though, I probably won't be back for a while, only because I'll be broke. I will have no monies to come back up here to buy anything. So all the work I've put in for this to buy this, of course, is where we are. Come on, dude, you're almost there, man. Like, you're almost there. Just do it already. Do it. You know you can do it. Okay, there we go. All right. Look at this. Now, here we are. We are back at the Vintage Ship Store. And, of course, we are now back at the ship to buy, right? Yeah, look at all them green numbers. Look at the green numbers. It's all green. There's lots of numbers. You might be thinking, though, right? Some of these numbers don't seem to be equal, right? Like, I mean, you need 13,000 of this. I've got 38. You need 14,000 of this. I got 29, right? You only need 200 of this, and I got like 3,500, right? Like this. You need 36,000. I've got 90,000 and 99,000 of this, right? Even the cash, right? You need $200,000 to buy this ship, and I got like $460,000. Well, that's because we ain't buying this one. Nope. We're not buying that ship. We're gonna buy this ship. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't fade back out. You're going to fade back in. This is your moment, dude. Dude. What are you doing? There you go. Stay in focus. Stay in focus with me here. That's right. We are going to buy the Dragonfly. 100 containers. All the automated things. Pew pew guns and automatically suction cups. You betcha, and it's got all kinds of engines. Look at all the engines on there. Yes, man. All kinds of motors. You bet. Now, before we do a wonderful purchase of this wonderful thing, and as you can see, now you can see why I have so much of the things, right? Now you need 34,000, 24,000, right? Even this Corsanium, you need like almost 1,000, right? You can only buy it by the stack, of course. There's a few things I had to buy because I just haven't been able to find it yet. I'm assuming they're way out there in the deep darkness, which is what we're going to use the Dragonfly for. Oh yeah, look at that. But before we actually go taking this and buying it, I'm going to do a quick test drive here of it. So hold on a second. I'm going to check a few things, and then we're going to do a test run in this ship. Okay, we're back, and in this case, we are going to test fly this ship before we buy it. Watch this. This is going to be freaking amazing. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's right. You do the loading of the things. Oh, yeah. Boom. That's right. We are loaded. So let's get out of the seat here. Have a look at this. This is just so, there's just so much going on here. So we got some extra rods up there. These are supposedly tier 2 rods. So by the looks, I would assume by the color, that's what they are. And of course, it takes 4 of them to kind of keep things running. So I'm assuming these are the 4 spares up here. Of course, we've got battery banks in the back. We got some buttons back here. I have no idea what any of this does, but it's freaking amazing. Right? Controls flow and some stuff. Look, there's even like a trap door. I even played with this earlier. Trap door. Boom. That's right. Because when you need to do a smuggler's run in 12 parsec stuff, you can hide stuff in your trap door area. Oh, yeah. Come on, dude. That's right. Fall down. Get down there. Boom. Look at this. That's right. This is where the extra propellant tanks are and stuff. Oh, yeah. This is great stuff. But obviously, we can close the trap door. Boom. There we go. So, let's head on outside. Oh, whoa. Oh, gee. I broke that button. I don't know if I can get out now. I probably can't. I may have trapped myself in here. This is probably not good. Well, can I click that button on the outside? Yep, I sure can. No problem now. Watch this. Hey. Well, listen, it's a test. We're testing it anyway. Dude, you didn't have to get so rough with the hammer and the things. So here we are on the outside of the ship. We're gonna take it for a flight here in a second if I don't smash it all up first. Of course, here are the ports that I can plug into when you're going mining and doing the things. Of course, this ship, and I don't know how any of that works yet, by the way. This ship has mining lasers and suction guns. Yeah, that's freaking awesome, right? I mean, come on. I mean, it's got lasers and literal vacuum guns. So I guess we'll take it out for a test drive. How about we close the door on that before we smash anything up. Now, let's have a seat. Yeah, turn that off for a second. So this is actually a really cool compartment, right? We're going to turn off some of the lights, just because we don't need all these lights on in here, and they cause a lot of back glare against the glass. I don't know about the glass. I might actually smash the glass, just to be honest. But we've got lots of stuff going on here, right? We've got the cruise on, we've got the turtle on, we've got the approach. I was pretty sure the last time I tested this, it's I don't know if it's remembering my last settings from the last time I tested this or what. I hope not, because I don't want to buy a broken ship, right? That would be bad. But anyway, we got the cruise on. Of course, it's got a turtle mode, which means it will creep. From my understanding, it will creep. We've got approach, collect. I'm assuming that's the vacuum. Boom. And nav beams. Yeah. Boom. Like, look at that. Navigational beams. That's freaking cool. All right. Yeah. So down here, we got the pew pew guns. Right? Boom. Yeah. Check that. And I'm assuming that's got to be probably the suction cup. Here's the beacon on the side, and then of course, as I mentioned, the lights are here on this side. I have not figured out what these two buttons are doing. I think one of them is controlling battery power, but supposedly the ship has an auto function for that. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm just going to take it as it is, right? Like, look at that. Boom. Oh, is the cruise not on? Yeah, turn the cruise on, dude. Boom, there you go. Look at that. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's all the thrusters. That's the thrusters there, and there. And as you can see, we have a lot of maneuverability. But more importantly, we got a lot of get up and go, right? Because I want a ship that's just going to giddy up, right? No more of this slow stuff, right? Because holy smokes. If we got to get out there and we got to get out these asteroids from a farther away, farther from 12 kilometers or 15 kilometers or whatever solution they ever come up with, we want a ship that's gonna zoom zoom to boom boom, and because I want my monies, and the monies are important. So this thing, I mean, it can turn on a dime. I mean, it is very flexible for its length and the amount that it's going to hold. So, with that, like I said, I better not get it broken. I will be very upset about that. So with that, of course, all the other controls seem to be working just fine. It seems, like I said, it seems to have also an XYZ coordination. I'm not quite sure, but I am going to watch these numbers for a bit. To see, like, for example, to see exactly how things work. I am hoping to use these numbers on these two little screens as kind of location beacons for asteroid belts, because that would be awesome, right? So with that, let me get out of the test mode. We'll get back onto the platform, and then we'll actually buy this thing and hopefully don't blow up. Okay, we are back in the real world of things, and we're actually back inside the ship itself. I flew up here, sure enough, hey, the button's back. Gotta like that. Whew. And it appears the glass is repaired. So I think we should purchase ourselves one mean-looking ship. Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, for the one low-time price of, like, way too much money in ore, I should have this thing. So let's do it. All right. Here, yeah, bring it back into focus. I want focus. I want focus, big guy. Yeah, you betcha. Boom, that's right. I want to see the guns and the things. Yes, we're going to purchase this. That's right. Watch this. Boom. Ship has been purchased. Boom. I am so broke. Broke is the word, right? But I may be broke, but I got a new ship. You guys thought I was buying that ship. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a great ship. But nah, we go buy a bigger ship. Yeah, we bought ourselves a ship. You betcha. Oh yeah, let's bring this thing in. Come on, man, get over here. We got a ship to fly. We gotta fly, dude. Yeah. Gotta put a 8-track tape deck recorder in this thing. There we go. Look at that. I now have the Dragonfly. Spawn it in. Boom. That's right. 100 containers of all that goodness. You betcha. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about right there. You bet. I mean, look at the size of them vacuums. It's great. It's awesome. Okay. Boom. Now we take it out for reals. None of this pretend stuff. Boom. Boom. Into the chair we go. Okay. So this is where we get all excited. I see the cruise button is still on. I'm glad it didn't remember my broken buttons, though. That would really upset me. But the cruise is still on. And of course, I will have to learn certain things about this ship as we go along. But holy smolies, you better hang on to your seatbelts. We're going to turn off some of these lights to save, hopefully, a little battery power. I am going to have a look at that all afterwards, just to get into that and see what it's like. But in this case, we're going to take it as it is, right? Supposedly, it's got the power and the glory. So let's tilt it up a little bit. Oh yeah, let's do that. Vroom, there we go. Let's go. So now you can see what I'm talking about when it comes to the glass. The glass is very highly reflective, and I got to admit, I'm not quite sure about that. I don't know what to think about that. Yeah, that's right. We are leaving the station at a great speed. Zoom. Beep beep, people. I got places to be today. You betcha. So next episode, what are we doing? We are actually going to take this thing out. All right, see this asteroid field? We're going to take this thing, we're going to fly to an asteroid field, and we're going to get there. Yeah, darn it all. We're going to see what this thing can do. Now, am I going to be able to figure it all out? Heck no! This is all part of the fun. So, next episode, we're actually going to try to take this ship, and it's doing a bunch of things up there. It looks very cool. But we're going to take this ship, and we're going to come out here to these asteroids, and we are going to see. Now, I mean, I have no problem manually mining asteroids. I am actually perfectly fine with that. It's only me out here. It's not like there's a whole lot going on, right? Are we flying into asteroids already? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 dude. Slow down. Like, we haven't even gone anywhere yet. All right, first of all, flip this thing back around. I hit the wrong button. We're in the middle of an asteroid field already? No. Like, that's, see what I mean now? Like, 12 kilometers away. Are you serious? Wow, we flew 12 kilometers in like a blink of an eye. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, okay, well, listen. I mean, next episode, we're going to do all the things, but we got to do a small demonstration. We got to do a small demonstration of my ultimate power. Okay, so we're going to line this up. Okay, so, I don't know. What does that do? Okay, and no, not even close. I did not even get that close. And I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Darn it all. Okay, well, I don't know what the turtle is, but that didn't do so well. But anyway, but you know what? We are going to hit something here. Gosh darn it. Like, something is going to go pew-pew, and it's going to hate it. Yeah. Hey, you. So, I guess one of the things I got to learn is where these lasers are coming out at. Okay, so... Yeah, no. This button. Oh, I really hate how I have my keyboard set up for this. Move forward. Yeah, that didn't work out so well, did it? Boom! Oh, wow! Look at that! That's freaking awesome! So if I just turn like this, Oh, sorry. My bad. Well, listen. This is not easy. Can we do this really slow like? Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Right? I mean, it's cool. It's a cool effect, right? But is it really worth it? I don't know. I think you'd be just as fast at probably mining it. Okay, well, that's enough playing with the lasers. Is this the vacuum? No, that is not the vacuum. Collect. Oh, okay, that is pretty cool. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Okay, let's have a look at the inventory. Oh, I'm not plugged into the ship, so of course I can't see the inventory. I don't want to waste power. But I haven't figured out how to turn. Well, it supposedly has all that auto stuff in it, so I shouldn't have to worry about that, I guess. So let's plug this in. Now I don't know if I can keep myself plugged in here and sit in the seat, but we're gonna try. So boom, right, and then I jump back in here. Can you keep me connected with this door closed? Okay, cool. You can. All right, that's awesome. And look at that. Well, we got a bunch of ice. Oh, well, we actually got a bunch of ice and some mineral. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I'm not really excited about the ice, but I must admit it's a neat effect. It's a neat feature, and we're gonna play around with the ship on the next episode. I'm Max. This, of course, is Starbase, and of course, here we are with the brand new ship, the Dragonfly ship. And of course, we're gonna go outside and have a look at it for a parting shot. And of course, like I said, on the next episode, what are we gonna do? Well, we're going to make it do all the cool things, right? I want to take it out into the deep space zones and do the pew of the things with it, right? Because that's gonna be the cool part. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.